Mimi, sleek and black, moved with grace, a lady of habit. Sissy, ginger fur ablaze, was a whirlwind. Chaos followed her fluffy tail. Their small world, a cosy house in Manchester, vibrated with their contrasting energies. Mrs. Schmidt, their human, adored them both. Mimi, ever the proper lady, took her tea on the window seat. Sissy sprawled on the rug, a furry comma of contentment. Life, for the moment, was good. One sunny afternoon a delivery arrived. 2 new litter boxes, pristine and blue. Mrs. Schmidt, ever practical, decided an upgrade was in order. The old boxes, worn but serviceable, were relegated to the shed. The cats watched, their tails twitching with curiosity. Change was afoot. Mimi, ever the pragmatist, inspected her new throne, a sniff. A careful paw dipped in the fresh litter, satisfaction. Sissy, however, reacted differently. She circled the box, a low growl rumbling in her chest. Her tail, usually a beacon of joy, was now a bottle brush. Mrs. Schmidt, puzzled, watched as Sissy pointedly chose to relieve herself not in the new box, but on the rug beside it. Days passed. Mimi thrived. Her new box was kept meticulously clean. Sissy, however, remained stubbornly opposed. The rug, much to Mrs. Schmidt's dismay, continued to bear the brunt of her displeasure. Cleaning became a frequent and frustrating chore. Something had to be done. Mrs. Schmidt, a woman of action, consulted the internet. Was there something wrong with the new boxes? Were they too big, too small? The scent of the litter, perhaps? Hours were spent reading forums, each post more confusing than the last. Armed with newfound knowledge, she embarked on a mission to solve the mystery of Sissy's bathroom rebellion. First, the litter itself. Out went the old, in came a variety of new clumping clay, natural pine, crystals that promised to absorb odors and turn liquid waste into dust. Sissy remained unimpressed. The rug, much to Mrs. Schmidt's despair, continued to suffer. The mystery deepened. One afternoon, while cleaning yet another accident, Mrs. Schmidt had an epiphany. The new boxes, unlike the old, were unscented. Mimi, it seemed, didn't mind. Sissy, however, clearly craved a more aromatic experience. A quick trip to the pet store and a new bottle of lavender-scented litter box spray later, Mrs. Schmidt returned home, hope blossoming. A few spritzes in each box and the transformation was immediate. Sissy, drawn by the familiar scent, finally graced her new throne with its intended purpose. The rug, much to Mrs. Schmidt's relief, remained dry. Peace, at long last, had returned to the Manchester abode. Mimi, ever the lady, simply sighed and went back to her nap. The lesson was clear. Even in matters of hygiene, cats, like humans, had their preferences.